First things first, if you get your paper back and you don't like how some of your line details have washed away a little bit, because water does that, think about watercolors and how sometimes they kind of puddle or pool. All you need to do is just go back over some of those lines if you want to. You do not have to, but if you miss some of them, go back over them again. Okay, so the next step is we're going to add even more lines as patterns. So I want you to kind of grid off your background. Think about like puzzle pieces almost that would be fitting together. All you're doing is drawing lines though. You're not drawing through your pumpkin. So to help you remember to not draw through your pumpkin, you might want to trace around the outside of your pumpkins. All right. Then you're going to grid off the outside. So I'm just going to start drawing lines. Line there, coming out here, maybe one intersecting there. So I've got different designs possibilities here. All right. In each of these little boxes that you've drawn, you're going to do a different line, pattern, design, whatever you want to call it, much like what we did inside the pumpkins. So with your oil pastel, same thing. Add those lines, but you need to be very careful with the oil pastel because it can smudge. You can already kind of see it smudging a little bit. So take your time and be aware of your hands. You might need to even turn the paper a little bit to get some different kind of angles so you don't smudge the oil pastel. You're making sure that your pumpkins stay on top, so no black lines should cross across your pumpkins, should intersect or slice through your pumpkins. Okay? You can do any kind of lines as patterns as you want for your background. Totally up to you. Maybe you even want to do a shape kind of thing. These rainbow lines almost looks like a circle coming from that spot. Totally up to you. Fill your paper. At the end, if you would like to go back and trace around those rib lines, those first lines we drew when we drew our pumpkin to give it shape, you can, but you do not have to. It just might make it look totally finished and complete. Your paper has got to be filled today. So each section needs to be filled with a line or design, and then you are done.